Good morning, everybody. Clayton Miller here with Makeover Homes on this lovely Friday morning. Looks like we got some snow going, but wanted to share something with everybody who's working on a FHA 203k renovation project. All lenders do it a little bit different, but we always recommend that the HUD consultant shows up to your property and talks to you about your project before the contractor shows up. So there's a couple reasons why. First one being, that's how HUD designed it. Those are the actual, rules, if you will. But there's a couple other good reasons. The HUD consultant is going to talk to you not only about what you'd like to have done on your project, but he's going to talk to you about whether or not it's possible. HUD consultants know what projects cost. They know what estimates and bids are going to be worth. So depending on what you're asking for, he or she may be able to just tell you, hey man, that is not going to work in your budget. Or, yeah, by all means, I think we can do this, maybe tweak it a little bit, either high or low or in between. So he's going to be able to talk to you about your project, talk to you about what you want, and more importantly, he's going to come up with the additional things that you maybe don't see that are going to be called FHA Minimum Requirements. So these are going to be requirements that have to be done, such as chipping paint on the outside of a house, unfinished floors, unfinished walls, whatever it might be. These are things that that the appraiser will find and determine have to be done. Well, in your eyes, maybe that wasn't part of your project, but in order to close the loan and use this type of loan, there's a list of minimums that have to be done, and then we do what you'd like to do in your wish list after. So on top of just following the rules and getting your FHA minimums put together, the HUD consultant also puts together an actual scope of work. So you'll have an FHA minimum set, a scope of work. He takes pictures, he takes photos, he does video work, and sometimes they'll do some freehand sketches to kind of give the contractor an idea of what's to come. So then what we do is we package all that up into one link, we share that with you, and then you are able to share that with your contractor. So now your contractor has a full list. He's got the scope of work, he's got pictures, he's got videos telling him what to do, and maybe some drawings if need be. So now the contractor knows what he's getting into, rather than showing up, not really understanding what's going on, and then you guys getting into a mess of he said, she said. The other thing that happens is if the contractor comes first, gives you a bid, and the HUD consultant shows up second and finds more things that need to be on that list, now the contractor has to come back. So you got to reschedule time for the contractor to show back up to the property, which means more time. Then they've got to add it to the bid, which also means more time, and it just slows the whole project down. So here at Makeover Homes, we highly, highly, highly recommend you do HUD consultant first, followed by your contractors. So if you need a HUD consultant,